Yeah.
That's a little fresh.
Oh shit, I fucked it up. I didn't wait till the logo came up. Oh well.
Wait, are we live?
We're live, bruh.
Oh, shoot, man. Well,
First time. Hold on.
first time live.
Hell yeah.
I'm gonna see if I can. I'm gonna see if I can find it on YouTube and see if I can see it live.
Yeah, I hope you can hear stuff, because you should be able to hear shit.
Yeah. Oh man. All right, there we go. Let's see. Ah, it's a little delayed. Delayed.
For sure.
First time
All right.
live. Yeah, I can hear it a little bit better now.
Ghetto! I'm proud of that.
Nah, man, looks good.
Oh, we didn't figure out anything to talk about.
Nah, why would we?
I'll put this bitch-ass chapstick away. So, Shots and Thots.
Keith.
First live episode with Ben's bitch-ass, because finally made it.
Got some shit going on.
Yeah, what was going on with you? Some AIDS in the mouth, like I said?
Nah, it wasn't no AIDS, but like, shit, man. Fucking ate some crickets for Christmas time, and those crickets got stuck in one of my tooth. I was like chips, and like, got them fucked it up.
Turn that
So-
shit off.
I did. I thought it was off. Clearly, it was not. Shot?
I don't know about your theory, bro, about crickets, because they're good people.
Shoot, man. This guy like brought over some like lime and like salt crickets, and like
Oh, shit.
I've never had crickets before. And I was like, I'll go game for it.
Were they fried or what?
No, dude, they're live. Or not live, but like obviously they're dead, like crickets that you feed,
They were live, but obviously dead.
frogs or what? Nah, like this stupid shit. No, but like this guy's a restaurant owner and amazing cook, and he's like, "Oh, try this," and I tried it. Surprising enough, I had a few of them. They're pretty good.
I'll eat chocolate-covered crickets, but fuck all that.
Nah, dude, it was like straight up like a little cricket. Like it was a little cricket with just a little like lime and salt on it, and it was so good. But then I woke up the next morning, my jaw was just super tense, super tight.
That's
And I-
probably because you're hanging out with your gay friends.
And dude, my tooth, my back molar, man, it just like was already chipped, already fucked up, and they actually had to pull it. Got super infected.
So what have you learned? Take
Be-
care of your goddamn teeth, people.
Yeah, better dental hygiene for sure.
We're sponsored by Water Flossers.
Water
Blow your
flossers.
teeth out. It'll help.
Oh shit, I didn't take a shot.
Yeah, god damn. I'm already wasted. So I got really fucking wasted on this podcast last time when I was doing it solo, and I didn't realize until I stopped. And I just went to bed and held on tight until I fell asleep.
Yeah, your bitch ass called me at like 11 o'clock at night, and I rolled over. I was with my girl. Roll over. I was like, this fucking bitch is.
I
calling
gotta
me.
somehow insert a silence in there because it did say your number, so.
Yeah, we definitely gotta take that out because I definitely
Nah, don't be a bitch.
shit, man. I don't want to change my phone number again. Fuck, man.
I'll just
That's a bitch,
Just-
man.
take the request from the fans, you know? That would be fun. We can actually do a call.
Yeah.
Hey, I can route into that bitch and then we can.
Wait, you can make a call right now?
Yeah, we're not calling anybody right now.
No, not right now, but like in a little.
In a little, who you calling?
Yeah, this person, man. I told you about it before.
Why are you being all cryptic?
No, Annie, dude, she's super rad, super good person.
Are you giving
And,
a shout out right now?
Yeah, Annie.
She's probably the only one watching.
It probably is. Can you see who's watching or if anyone's watching?
If I go to the YouTube dashboard, I think I can see if people are watching. Which,
Gotcha.
Yeah. so, what have you been up to?
Live.
Reconnection successful. We're back on. I guess it does that sometimes because the internet in here is not really that great. So deal with it because that's all we got. This is done in a garage. No heat, no power. We made everything work. Well, let's be honest. I made everything work.
Yeah. be
But really, just talking to myself, it's tough.
Here, let me turn that down. And can I share this? No, I can't share this.
I don't fucking know what you want to do. Just talk.
No. And he's like, how do I tune in and stuff? And I was,
Oh, just search shots and thoughts, and it's that S&T logo, and
yeah. Oh, she's trying to. Oh no, you got to go on YouTube.
what was she trying to look at? Facebook?
No, she's trying to look at it on podcasts, like normal podcasts, like.
Oh no, we're not live streaming for that shit.
Live on YouTube. Yeah, silly tricks. Tricks are for kids. Did you ever eat like a lot of cereal when you were like growing up?
Yeah, it was terrible.
Yeah, dude.
Terrible for you.
Dude, that was like my go-to. I would like wake up in the morning, I'd like 3 bowls of cereal. Like I would have a box of cereal within 2 days just to myself. That was my go-to.
Yeah.
It was delicious.
Well, it turns out it's all sugar.
Oh yeah, it's horrible for you. And I don't honestly, since I haven't had cereal for probably at least 10 years, and if not more.
I know that we're gonna try to keep Nola from eating too much cereal, but she's a kid, and it's hard.
Yeah, and I mean like it's it is what it is. And I mean, you gotta love what you love.
What was your favorite cereal growing up?
Oh, dude, Captain Crunch Berries. So good. So good.
All right.
Welcome. Oh, yeah, dude.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you.
I had something fucked up on here, but
yeah, it's a little delayed right now. Like
it's not now though.
Did you see that?
What?
The little pop-up, the chat publicly?
Oh,
No?
I'm on a different thing. We could actually chat with her. We can put a little box in the screen, and we can chat with her.
Well, like that's what I was trying to do right now. I was like, chat publicly with this person, and I was like, hey, what's up?
Yeah.
And it is what it is.
Well,
yeah. So this is happening.
This is happening.
So, man, dude, it's kind of crazy. I was telling Hannah about this, my girlfriend. Anyways, I was telling her, I was like, anytime you get this wild idea in your mind, you just go gun ho about it, right? It's not
Right.
you don't go 50%. It's like you got an idea, it's 100% every single way. Just like Puerto Rico when we moved there, man. It's always been 100%. I've always really respected that about you because we've always had one of the most amazing times in my life is when you were like, hey, let's do this. And I'm like, it's probably not the best idea. But I'm like, screw it, let's do it.
You gotta do it, man. You gotta live.
Yeah, but it's always been so much fun. And honestly, I was telling Hannah today, that some of my most amazing times was in 2013 when we went to Puerto Rico and stuff. And that was the biggest time where like I grew as a person and I experienced the most of my life because I had no safety net. I had no nothing. I couldn't just call up my parents and just be like, hey, come help me out. Can I sleep on your couch? No. Like, there's no safety net. We literally flew into Puerto Rico, got a rental car, and
Your idea, by the way.
yeah, the stupidest idea.
It was an expensive idea, but it was also, I guess it was a decent idea. I would have tried to make it there without. I don't know where we're going either, so that's also the fucked up thing. I had this idea when I was really young that I should just get to places and figure it out. But it is nice to have like a set destination. I've learned. Like at least when you get to one place.
Well, and when we got there, so it's actually kind of funny. My license was suspended, and they gave me a rental car. Like I wasn't.
Puerto Rico's dirt, man.
Dude, I was not legally allowed to drive, and they gave me a rental car with my license, and I was like, "Oh shoot, this is great!" And we drove it around for the first day, and then it stayed parked for the whole rest of the week, man.
Yeah.
Because we ended up meeting a lot of people, met a lot of people at the hostel and stuff.
And we had a shared budget of like what, $1,000. So that was a big hit.
Yeah, dude, but we stayed there, what, 3-4 months, man, with a grand?
Nah, a month and a half.
It's a little bit more than that.
I think it was a month and a half.
It was a bit. But, dude, for a grand, shared budget for $1,000. Being
Yeah,
down
especially like we were working for our bed and shit. So, and we got a lot of free food from people.
Yeah.
Let's face it.
Well, because, like, once we were there for a little bit, we knew where everything was. And everyone's like, oh, come show us this, come show us this. Like, they wanted us to be a part of their adventure.
Did you like the Moonlight Bay or the one in San Juan? I forget what it's called.
So I like Moonlight Bay because it's more in Fajardo. So the Moonlight Bay was in Fajardo, and I like Moonlight Bay just because we met some incredible people. The one that was in San Juan, we met some incredible people, and it was great. It was great. Like, don't get me wrong, like I would go there right now. But Moonlight Bay, I thought, was amazing in Fajardo because we were able to take a ferry. We were able to do whatever the fuck we wanted, whenever we wanted.
Yeah.
And that was incredible. But, it wasn't, I don't know. I feel like if we would have stayed in San Juan, I think that we would have been, like, confined to certain activities, certain things. When we were in Fajardo, man, we met people and we had experiences. We met Charlie, town drunk, man. He would always bring us like random fish, random crabs and stuff, and he was awesome. He was incredible.
What about the little kiddos that ran us
Oh yeah,
cocaine?
Bell, dude, Bell, man. This little kid, he must have been like 14 years old. He just rode around the block and was like dinged his bell, and
I can't believe you remember his name.
yeah, dude, he wore a red hat, and his name was Bell. He didn't speak any English.
He just went over to like the hood and got it for us, right? He was
Yeah.
a runner.
Yeah, he was a runner. He was a runner for sure, man. And I remember I was sitting there, and there's a whole bunch of people like we're partying, having grand old time, and everyone's like, let's get a little snow. And I was like, all right. And so what I did is I literally walked out into the middle of the street. This kid came through, and he had a red hat on and dinged his bell, and I just stopped him.
So his name was Bell?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
Or you just call him
I call him Bell. I call him Bell. I didn't know Spanish as well as I probably should have in the moment in time. But I went to him and I was like, "Hey man, here's $50." I went like that. I was like, "Here's 50," and he was like, "Yeah." And then he rode off, man. And I was like, "Oh shit! Did I just give this random kid like $50?" Like he told me to stay there, and dude, I sat there in the middle of the street for a good 20 minutes, and he actually came back. He was solid. And yeah, I don't know if his name was Bell or if it was the fact that that's what people called him.
I think it's what you called him.
Yeah, well, maybe it is. Red hat. Dude, oh my gosh. Dude, that was back in 2013. That kid was like 15.
Yeah.
2013, dude. It's 2020 now, dude. What is that fucking kid up to now?
Well, probably still running drugs, but who knows?
But I mean, that was the best Coke I've ever had in my entire life.
Really?
Yeah, dude.
Well, I figure so.
Dude, we did a little key, but my whole face was numb.
Yeah, you can do that with like fucking lidocaine.
Yeah, but no, dude.
It depends on like. I think it depends on. So for me, it didn't do much.
Take
I
a shot.
definitely
Take a
got my
shot.
face numb.
No,
you
no,
don't realize that
take
I just
take it
have
out.
straight scotch in here.
Yeah, but no one can prove that. So take a shot.
Well, I'm not into proving shit. You take a shot first if you're gonna. Fucker. I'm bringing up a map here of Puerto Rico and then, or of Fajardo, and people will be able to see it on this little screen right here. Cut that in real quick. Oh yeah, there we go. So, I'll try to find the Moonlight Bay.
Fajardo, Moonlight Bay was.
There we go.
Man.
On Calle Cometa.
And so when we went to Puerto Rico, dude, like we knew no Spanish, we knew nothing. We're just like, hey, we're gonna do this super cheap, and I didn't have a passport, so like it was an easy thing for us to do, and it was so funny. So we get there, we get to the airport, we're like, oh, let's get a rental car, right? Because we didn't have a way to get around. Got the rental car, which it definitely shouldn't have given me a rental car because I didn't have a valid license.
So here we go. I'm going to show a little picture of the Moonlight Bay.
Yeah, with the bars on the windows and stuff.
Yep, and then
Yeah.
The top where we hung out and did a little mushies and cornhole.
Oh man, dude.
That was my first time doing mushrooms.
Was it really?
Yeah.
Oh, dude. Banana landmine.
Well, no, that was the second time. The first time we were just at the hostel, and
Well, you,
I swear I think this is pretty universal, but I could not stop laughing. It was painful, and
you got the euphoria.
I had to hide. I was so embarrassed of how much I was laughing. I was laughing at everything. I think there was this mat or rug or whatever that looked like I made it into a little town of mine, and you came over with your lumbering ass and put your foot on it. I was like, I laughed so hard because I was like, you just killed my whole civilization.
I remember that. Do you
Fuck.
remember Jack?
Oh yeah, that's why I named my cat Jack.
Did you really?
Yeah, I don't have that fucker anymore.
Yeah. Dude, so we met this like stray dog. Dude, do you remember how we met him?
He was on the beach somewhere, right?
Yeah, so we went out to this beach that was, fuck, dude, I don't remember 100%, but we went out to this beach, and it was like, it wasn't like a big beach, wasn't like a notorious beach or anything like that. It kind of seemed like a off-put type of thing, lots of rocks, a little bit of beach and stuff, and we were there, and there's this fucking dog that was, honestly, he's fucking cute and adorable, and we took him in, and we had him at the hostel. And his name was Jack. And I don't remember who adopted him. I have no idea. But Jack was he was.
Was it Zach took him in?
No. Zach did not take him in. No, it was one of
Zach definitely named him though.
Yeah. Zach 100% named him.
I would love to have him on a podcast.
Dude,
He's fucking hilarious.
Dude, Zach literally. Oh my God, this kid that we met.
Did
there,
you take a shot?
Yeah.
You said that kind of hesitantly.
No, it's 100%. It's your turn, motherfucker. So it's Zach missed so many flights because he was like, oh shit, I forgot my shoes.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh shit, dude, really?
But it was cool for him because he knows so many people in the airline industry that he was flying on. I guess they call it standby. So if there's a ticket available.
Well, his mom is the one
Yeah.
that works in the airline, so he always got free tickets anyway.
Because Brittany has a friend who, she's a flight attendant, so she gets those perks.
Yeah,
And,
standby.
But it is standby, and people are like asking her for tickets. She's like, I don't know if you guys know how this works. You have to wait until, like,
You have to
standby means
hope.
like someone gives up their seat or something.
Or they don't show up.
Right.
Like, standby is a bitch, dude.
Yeah.
You literally sit there and you're like, you hope that you get there. It's not like anything else. You're like, hey, this ticket's free, but I have to wait until it's free.
Yeah.
Like, it's not like, hey, I'm gonna go here at this time for this much or anything like that. It's like it's.
So, just some technical things. I don't know why it's doing this, but when you hear that clipping when you're talking really loud, that's not going to the actual stream, so you don't have to worry about it. But for some reason, I think it's because I have this little headphone splitter that shit's happening.
No.
But anyway, like you can definitely clip it like that, and that won't come through the podcast.
Cool.
So don't worry about the mic too much.
Yeah, I'm not.
So Fajardo was fun.
Florida was amazing.
So I want to show people these little islands that we went to.
Oh, dude, Icacos?
Fuck no.
Why not?
Vieques and Culebra. That's where it went down. So Vieques and Culebra are off the coast here.
How do I I'm gonna try to send a link to
I don't know.
get a couple people on here. How do I send the link for like live? All right.
Dude, I don't fucking know. I'm just starting.
Oh, there's 2 watching. Oh shit, that's not good. Oh, Annie, he's texting me.
All right, anyway, so
I can
there's
hear
Culebra,
you.
a little smaller, really cool, and here's Vieques where we tripped our balls off.
Oh shit, yeah, that was pretty good.
So we got a little baggie of mushrooms. I've told this story in my solo. Little baggie of mushrooms from this old lady in the woods, and I remember her name now. Astrid knew her. She got us a big old bag of mushrooms, and we chomped them down, and then I don't remember what beach we were on, but it was somewhere where it was deserted as hell. Right.
So, do you remember? So, when we got this bag of mushrooms, do you remember? Hold on one second. I'm gonna get some pee.
I remember it all. I remember how you guys were dipping them in peanut butter and shit, and I
Hell
was eating
yeah.
them fresh.
Yeah,
'Cause
yeah.
y'all some bitches.
But
Who is that? So, do you remember the kid?
dude,
The kid and the chick, what their names are? Was it Annie?
yes.
And what's his name?
I don't remember his name, but dude, he decided to take them when we're on the ferry in like horrible weather, dude. Like the fucking weather was like fucking shitty as can be. And he was like, "Oh, I'm gonna take some shrooms," and we're all like, "Dude, don't take these right now. Like, dude, like, wait a minute." And he took them, and he started freaking the fuck out
Yeah.
because like we were literally. I feel an echo.
Yeah, you're fine. Just keep talking.
Okay. But no, nah, dude. I feel an echo. It feels weird.
We'll take them off real quick.
All right.
Because I'm just trying to get the levels right and shit on here.
So he was like, "Oh, I'm gonna take some right now when we're on the ferry." I'm like, "Dude, it's an hour ferry ride. Like, don't do that." And he's like, and he was trying. I think he was trying to be like a boss. Like,
Yeah.
I think that he was trying to be like, "Oh yeah, dude, I can do this."
Did he start tripping on the ferry?
Yeah, dude. He started tripping like balls on the ferry, man.
I felt like he was kind of cool, but
and Annie had to take care of him on the ferry.
Yeah.
Man, he was freaking out. And
I think he was a little worried that his girlfriend was she liked everybody else so much.
dude, Annie was great, man. Annie, she was a cool girl. She
Yeah,
was
she
cool.
was cool.
She was cool as fuck, man. But he like got way too far into it and just like.
What do you remember from that beach trip?
So
As in mushroom trip on the beach.
So what I remember is like we took the ferry over into Vieques. So we were on the ferry for like an hour, and we get there, and then we get off, and we're like, "Fuck, how do we get anywhere?" And we got this taxi for like $10,
Right.
and the taxi drove us as far as he could, but the road got too freaking rough, and he's like, "This is as far as I can take you."
Yeah, we had to walk a little while.
Yeah. And so I was like, "All right, cool. No worries, man. No worries." And so we get out from him, and we
Why are you
start.
wearing sunglasses, by the way?
I don't know. It's going to be
I
my.
mean, it is a bright light, but still.
It's my thing. It's my thing.
All right, well.
I don't know, man.
All right.
These
let's
aren't
continue.
normal sunglasses. These are HD, so they're orange. Anyways.
High def vision, bruh. You only got one eye, so you need it.
Yeah, shit, man.
By the way, Ben has one eye for all you people that don't know.
Way to call me out, bro. But
Just pull it out in front of people. So-
I probably will. Probably will. But no. So like we had to start walking, and we started walking, till this like little clearing where everyone could sit down, and we're sitting there, and we're like, fuck. And so we sat there in the clearing. We started like fucking doing all these shrooms.
Yeah.
That
There was a
fucking-
lot of them.
we had a fucking grocery bag full of shrooms. Like
Yeah.
this is not like your typical $20 little bag of shrooms. Like this was literally a Walmart bag full of fucking shrooms.
Right.
And we ate them all, and we were sitting there in this middle of this thing, just dipping them in peanut butter, eating them.
Well,
like,
y'all were.
yeah, dude.
I always stress that.
It was intense. It was intense. And so we started eating them, and then we started walking, and we're like, all right, cool, let's walk, because we're trying to go into the bioluminescent bay at that time, and we really didn't know where we were going, and we started just walking, and like everything was overgrown and stuff, and like super like.
You never got to see the full effect of it, right? Because that one night that Chris and I went with all those other people.
Yeah, with the German girl, the balloon girl.
Yeah, I forget her name, but it was a new moon, and we snuck in, and it was like dripping off of you.
Yeah, I was a little pussy back then. Like,
So I don't know
was
if you
scared.
guys know what a bioluminescent bay is, because they're pretty rare, but they
There's
have
only
them in
2 in
Puerto
the
Rico.
world.
And
Or 3.
the whatever bacteria is in there lights up when you move it around, and you can really only see it during a new moon, and it's pitch black out. But it's seriously like light dripping off of you when you're moving around in there. It's real drippy.
It's pretty intense. Pretty amazing.
Yeah. So anyway, that was, as you can tell, the highlight of our life together.
Ah, shoot. Man.
But there's other stuff that goes on, I suppose. So you left, and then I left. Did we leave at the same time?
No,
I think
you left like
first.
a couple days later.
Yeah.
So I met a girl.
My memory is garbage, by the way.
So I met a girl, and things were great, and she wanted me back there for like the wedding and whatnot.
Back in Spokane.
Yeah, and so I showed up, and I was like, "Yeah, I'll be your date for the wedding." And her fucking, she was like, "No, I already got a date for the wedding." And I was like, "Well, shit."
So
like,
what did you come back to? When you came back, what did you do?
I came back to her. I spent one night with her. Dude, we didn't even have sex. Nothing happened, dude.
By the way, that's pretty serious for guys. If you don't have sex after all this shit, it's like, damn, she's put me in the friend zone.
Dude, like I came back, we cuddled, fell asleep next to each other, and then like
Super gay.
I woke up and she dropped me off at my sister's.
Right.
Never talked to her again.
Interesting.
Dude, it was pretty
You gonna give her a
crappy.
shout out or what?
Oh, Katie Condon.
I didn't. Okay. Last name too. Okay.
Yeah, well, Condon used to be the mayor of Spokane.
Getting deep.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah. So that's what happened.
I went back
She's
to.
a good girl. I fucked up with that. So good girl.
I've
good
explained
person.
this in previous podcasts, but I went back to someone that I met in Puerto Rico. She lived in DC, so I went back there.
Oh, have you said how you met her? Because I love this story. You don't remember? Okay, so let me.
Hold on, no, I do remember.
So we were in a taxi.
Although we don't have to get too deep into it.
We literally get out of a taxi, and we shared a taxi with this girl Maya, right? We get out of the taxi, and she's like, "Hey, like, how do you like stay here for free, or how do you do anything like that?" And it was hilarious. We're like, "Well, we have no idea. We just fucking put up hammocks, and then we put down our hammocks super soon, so we don't ever have to pay." And she was like, "Well, that doesn't answer my question." I was like, "Well, that's what we do." Anyways, one night we were sitting there and we're on the beach. It was the night after that we met her in the taxi, and she comes down, meets us and stuff, and I'm like, "Hey, look, I'm with the girl." And Keith was like, "I'm not." And so Keith and her, they honestly, they hit it off. They hit it off. And 5 years later, like they're pretty solid. They're pretty solid. It's pretty crazy. It's pretty crazy. You know, like Keith is an incredible guy and stuff. And it's just, it's absolutely crazy. Absolutely crazy. The whole story, you know, you pay $10 for
Sorry about that. Changing batteries. I have a power supply on the way, but anyway, yeah, we don't have to get too deep in that. I am a pretty amazing guy, but I do have a much better relationship these days.
Well, yeah, you got a kid on the way. Oh, well,
On the way, no.
on the
She's
way.
already here, bro.
It's already born.
She's already in the casa up there. Fuck. That's not a shot. That's a double. Don't drink too much of my scotch, man. That's gotta last. It was $10.99 at TJ's.
I'll put the cap on.
It's crazy getting well, it's blended.
Does
But
it make you feel better? Does it make you feel a little better?
I don't fucking know. I guess. But anyway, let's get into I don't know, what'd you do this week?
So I worked, man. Got a new
So
job.
you got a new job, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Selling fucking insurance.
Yep. Yeah. So
You don't have to say who.
I'm not going to
Yeah.
because I don't know how it's going to play out. But yeah, no, man. Selling insurance, and to be honest with you, everyone needs insurance, and everyone needs everything. But so one thing I love about the company I work for and who I work for, it's not like we don't care if you buy insurance. Like it's always like, oh yeah, you need it because of the state. But honestly, it's pretty incredible. Like, and a lot of people don't think about this. I was actually talking to my girlfriend Hannah about this. You know, because all right, I'm sorry, Hannah. Love you. Sorry. Um, so she started crying last night, like, and it was about like family. Like,
Right.
what do you do if your family dies? And like, that's such a hard conversation to
Well,
come
I'm like,
about.
God damn, I hope y'all got a little money.
Well, that's the thing.
I'm
That's
just
the
kidding.
thing.
I don't. I know
Average,
they don't have money.
but average funeral cost is like 15 grand. You know what I mean? And most people like they have stuff through their companies that they work through. And you know, it's like, oh yeah, I'll give you a headstone and pay for
You don't have
whatever.
to represent life insurance companies, by the way.
No, 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 I'm not. I'm not. But it's something I never thought about. That's actually a valuable thing.
Well, yeah.
Because you know, I was like,
You don't wanna-
I was like,
You don't want
Hannah,
to leave your people with nothing.
well, and I was talking to Hannah about that, and I was like, how does that look to you if this happens? And she's like, oh fuck, I haven't thought about that. And dude, like for example, like the younger that you get life insurance, the more better off that you are.
Right. Yeah.
So like right now, like 30 years old, you know, get some life insurance. If you get life insurance when you're fucking 20, dude, it's like $20 a month for like $500,000, right? And the crazy thing is
I don't know if these numbers are true.
yeah, I mean, they might be exaggerated, 100%.
Also, it changes a lot when you're a nicotine user. They don't even do. It's not even just tobacco. It's straight nicotine products.
No, it's
And
tobacco.
nicotine is no, it's nicotine because I don't
Is
do
it?
tobacco.
Yeah.
And it's nicotine itself because even though tobacco is kind of the stuff that fucks you up, and cigarettes and whatever's in those, nicotine itself isn't that harmful. It's just like a nootropic, but it's definitely addictive, and that's the issue.
Yeah. 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 Oh, shoot.
I think this is gonna be pretty normal. Ben's gonna be on his phone a little bit.
No,
on the
no, I'm
podcast.
actually trying to get into Shots and Thoughts live because there is people commenting.
Oh, are they? I can see it on
Yeah.
my little dashboard here.
So, and he's like, oh, he's texting me. Can you text back?
I feel like this is only for me. Well, yeah, it's only for you right now because you're the only one watch. Oh, there's two people watching.
Yeah.
It's not just for you. Don't be so selfish. This is very new and it's not optimized for people to find, and it's bullshit. So this is just for fun, and you can enjoy it or not. My whole goal for this is to just have fun. It brings me joy, so I'm just gonna keep doing it. You know what I mean? Like, what's something in your life that just brings you joy and you do it without any kind of monetary reason? In fact, you might spend more money than you make on it.
Anything that has a board underneath my feet. If I have to, like, longboarding, skateboarding, snowboarding, wakeboarding, if I have something underneath my feet, I am the most comfortable I've ever been in my entire life.
Something
Or-
like, because I got some boards over there. You want
No, man.
to need some
It's-
wheels too, huh?
It's, oh man, it's hard to explain, man. When I got a board underneath my feet, I feel free. I feel very free. I don't got a phone. I don't have anything. Like just me in the mountain or me in the road. I'm longboarding, and that is one of the most amazing, beautiful things I've ever had in my life. And
And you're getting deep.
dude, when I
Ben gets really deep. I stay in the shallow end.
oh dude, speaking
I'm pretty
of shallow,
basic.
if I'm stressed out, if I'm having a hard time trying to understand people, or if I'm trying to like, if I have a lot going on and I'm like overwhelmed, put me in the swimming pool, put me in the deep end, let me swim for like 20 minutes, or just put me like
I'm taking this too literal. I'm just imagining you swimming.
dude, like put me in the fucking water and I'll be happy.
I can't.
Cause
Pools are cool. You know what? I have a irrational fear of pools. I get freaked out by I don't get freaked out very much, but if you've ever seen like a Olympic-sized swimming pool with no water in it, that scares the shit out of me for some reason. Also with water in it. Let's be honest.
Is it because of the depth, or is it because?
Well, yeah,
the
but I mean, I've
unknown?
looked at holes before and I'm all right with them. But you know, I've seen some pretty deep broads, and I don't get scared like I do with empty, deep pools. It's so weird. I can't explain it.
So,
But like it starts getting darker.
is that kind of like a height thing? Like, is
No,
it
because
like
I don't think I have a fear of heights.
vertigo or
Let's
whatever?
be
it's
honest. I do
called?
have a fear of heights, but
Yeah.
I've been on top of the Empire State Building, and I've been able to look off without feeling anything. But if I start thinking about how high up I am, and you can feel the sway of that building, and
Oh,
then it
yeah.
starts to get. Then it's like, let's get down to fucking ground level.
So, Anna, sorry. So,
You know, just generally sorry, Hannah.
yeah, no. Oh my gosh, dude. So we went to the pavilion, and we're only like 3 stories up,
Pavillon.
and we're only like 3 stories up, and it like
The
put-
pavilion in Spokane.
Yeah, yeah.
I've never been there. Where is that? Riverfront Park.
Yeah, yeah. You go
Okay.
downtown. And so we were there and it was great. We had a great time. So like this is after like I was all drunk and blah
Yeah.
blah. And we've gotten there a couple times. And we're sitting there on this ledge and I was like, I can't do this. I can't do this. Like this is freaking me out. And guess what she did? She's
What?
like, you scared? You scared? I'm like, yeah, I'm fucking scared. Like I don't like this.
So you have a fear of heights. Is
Yo, 100%, dude. 100%.
that acrophobia or agoraphobia? What's agoraphobia?
I don't know.
I forget. That's something.
Google it. Google it.
I'll
I gotta
let us
pee
Google it.
so bad.
Again? Holy shit. This is not going to work if you're peeing all the time. We're already half an hour in, bruh.
Seriously?
Yeah.
That's it?
Yeah, what's agoraphobia?
No, dude, but
People
Hannah,
probably just
Hannah,
like, "You fucking
she
idiots."
just did not. She like thought it was funny and stuff, and to be honest with you, it kind of honestly like it pissed me off because I was like, yo, like I'm scared as shit right now.
Yeah, but you know that's so. I understand why that pissed you off, but you gotta understand, like that's all in your head. You can actually get over it.
Oh, I know, and the thing is I have
So
gotten
agoraphobia, real quick side note, is fear of places and situations that might cause panic, helplessness, or embarrassment.
agoraphobia.
And so I think is it acrophobia?
No, agoraphobia.
Acrophobia, yeah. Acrophobia should be a fear of heights. Yeah. Fuck, like acrobatics. But anyway, what were you saying?
I'm on call.
Don't call anybody
No.
right now. It's just us, bruh.
Fuck you. We're gonna do this.
No, we're not. Jesus. Let's just keep talking.
Well, it's already starting to call.
So are you like enjoying your job so far?
Yeah, absolutely love it.
Are you enjoying the fact that you have to take the bus to work?
You know, it definitely sucks. 100%.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi. What's up? Did
Not
you see all
much.
my comments?
No, I mean, like we saw a little bit of it, but I have to be on the YouTube thing.
Wait, are you on this right now?
Yeah, she is.
What a
I can
bitch.
watch the whole thing.
You're gonna get a delay, but I just called you a bitch. But I don't know you, so I can't say that. I don't know why Ben's calling people already.
Why not? It's 30 minutes in.
Because we haven't even, like, talked together enough. We just talked about fucking Puerto Rico and shit. What an asshole.
Puerto Rico is a good standpoint.
Yeah, that's,
There's a moment in time in life that it was extraordinary.
well, it was all right.
I'm gonna go
I didn't
pee.
know you went there.
Wait, really?
No.
I had a whole going away party and everything.
Back a little bit.
Yeah, well, I probably didn't know you, so it's all good.
Nah.
No, I mean towards you. Like, make sure you can hear yourself.
you definitely did not know that I went to Puerto Rico at all. So,
No, I was lucky.
nah. I mean, it's a lot of fun.
Also, if you want to hear her talk, put it into the microphone.
So like,
What's up, Hannah?
This
Hi,
this is
What's going
Annie.
on?
This is Annie.
Anna.
I'm Ben's friend.
Oh,
Annie.
you're not Hannah? Well,
Annie.
shit. Shout out.
This is Annie.
Hanny, Annie, Hannah, Anna.
No, her and Hannah have definitely talked.
They're both
before.
anagrams to me.
He was scared when I talked to her, but I like her. She's awesome.
You scared with what?
I was scared. when she talked to her. I was like, oh shit.
Oh, who are you to Ben?
She
You know it's gonna be live. I mean, it's gonna be recorded on YouTube, right?
yeah, this is live right now.
So you're Ben's friend, huh?
Yeah, I am. Somehow.
Oh, that's gay.
Somehow.
Ended up being friends.
Ben's gonna go to the bathroom. I think he's gonna take you with him.
No, I'm gonna hand you the phone.
Oh, that might be my neighbor.
Oh shit. Gotta be quiet. Just kidding.
I don't think so.
Where are you guys? Are you in like?
We're up north.
I know, but where is it set up?
It's set up north. You know,
In my garage.
yeah.
You can talk loud.
And how did you guys get
Just
the
a big
idea to
hole
do it?
right there.
How did what?
How did you get the idea to do the podcast?
Keith.
Like, how did this start?
Oh, Keith. Well, like we always talk. Like, so Keith was a truck driver, and we always talk. We talk
Real quick.
hours at a day.
This asshole will leave his door open until he comes back. And there's a giant hole in the drywall right here. So
Oh,
we
shit,
might
so you
get
can
some.
hear super loud. All right.
I will might.
No, so Keith and I, we always talk every single day. I met him in Helena, Montana, and the first thing that we ever did is we ran across some freaking buildings together, and he hurt his foot.
No, I hurt my foot before that.
Yeah, I know, but like you had hurt your foot, and you're like, I don't know if I can do this, and we climbed up a fucking tree.
Yeah.
You were like, that's a great idea.
Oh yeah, it was solid. It was solid. It was great. It was great, and then yeah.
Push that microphone back, goddammit. Yeah, you're fine right
Wow.
there.
I feel.
We never parted from each other. What were you doing in Helena?
Who, me?
In Helena? No, so I worked, both of us worked for a while, traveling for Walgreens, setting up new
You can see that, but
places. We're part of a company called, or part of the system called CCR, Consumer Centric Retailing, making
God, this is a boring ass podcast.
yeah, making every single Walgreens the same. So it was stupid, but we got to travel together for a bit, and everything was
Nice.
paid.
Nice.
So, oh,
Well,
shit.
Anna, it was nice to meet you.
And
Thanks for being live. You can hear yourself.
I'm gonna give you
Yeah.
the. I gotta pee so badly.
Thanks, Guy.
Or-
Bye, I'm hanging up.
Peace out. Yeah, I'm just gonna talk to myself while you go pee. You gotta fix that because I have no bathroom situation in here. You gotta be able to hold that shit. Know what I'm saying? You can't be pissing all the time like a fucking.
I'm gonna pee on the
Horse.
side of the garage.
Don't do that.
Really?
Yeah, don't do that. People go around here all the time. They're gonna see you. Just go in my house.
So far away.
Do it. I swear to God, if I say pee on the garage, I'll kill you. All right, Ben's gonna take a little. Oh, I guess he's staying. You gonna hold that shit in?
For
Just-
as long as I can.
Just recirculate it, man. There's good electrolytes in there. I think. Please don't drink all my scotch. This is shots and thoughts, but you're drinking and fucking thinking. So yeah, this podcast is about nothing. I don't know what are your do you have so let me explain here and then maybe you can go off of this.
There's no structure.
There's no structure, there's no goals personally for me for this podcast. Like I said before, it just brings me joy to do this. And Ben says some stupid shit, and hopefully I say funny shit back to him. And that's what it's all about. And hopefully we'll have other guests on eventually. We do have the setup. So if anybody weird, and we can go out fucking under the bridge downtown and find somebody.
Shit, dude. You can. That'd be great.
Invite him into my garage. Tell him that I don't actually live here because I don't want him to know.
No,
Let's
dude.
face
Let's
it.
just bring a microphone out there and just be like, hey, tell us your story.
Nah, I want him in the studio, bruh.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because the number on my garage doesn't match my apartment, so they won't know.
Oh, perfect.
Weirdos.
Perfect.
Downtown Spokane. So Ben is from here, so he's kind of used to it. But downtown Spokane, to me, is one of the grungiest. I've lived in a lot of cities like Washington D.C., and it's one of the grungiest places I've ever been. It's so gross. I'm okay with it. but I used to live downtown with Brittany. She was pregnant at the time, and I was like, we got to get out of this bitch quick. If I was single, it would have been great. But do you know it's a grungy city because you don't have any other kind of relative experience with that?
I got relative experience. I don't think it's a grungy city because
So you don't have any experience because it's not
like
it's fucking grungy downtown.
Dude, I'm used to it. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. And like if you live in DC where I lived, you wouldn't see it as grungy, but I mean except for like the southeast area. But Spokane itself, it's like meth heads everywhere. You don't see that in the places I've lived.
Did you know Spokane used to be the meth capital of the United
Now
States?
it's Springfield, Missouri represent.
Yeah. No, Spokane's still.
No, I think it's Springfield, Missouri. It's gross
Google
down
it.
there.
Google it
All
right now.
Let's put it up here.
Yeah, Google it.
All right, we got a shot on this.
Oh, yeah.
Whoever wins, Ben says Spokane. I say Springfield, Missouri.
Spokane is going to win, unfortunately. Like, I love Spokane. Don't get me wrong.
I'm googling meth capital of U.S. So
This
this is from 2013. I don't know if that will count.
All right. Well, who is it?
Hold on, I'm trying to figure it out.
Fucking Google it.
I am. People can see that I'm googling it. I'm reading this article from
Is it like a little screen?
2014. Yeah, it's a little screen in the middle of us.
Okay.
On the bottom.
Okay. Okay.
That's not telling me anything. Okay, we're gonna go from 2013. So we're just gonna bet on this. Updated on 2019. Okay, let's see here. The number one state that has now taken over as the meth capital of the U.S. and the meth capital of the world is Indiana. So we're both wrong.
Oh shoot. Indiana.
And fucking, let's see. Meth.
I gotta pee too bad, man. I'm sorry.
Go ahead. I'll just Google this for people. So Indiana's coming up still, fuckers. I said Springfield, Missouri. Springfield meth capital. Let's see what they say about that. Meth capital of the U.S. Highest meth use by state. Michigan, New York. We're both fucking wrong. Well, I think that means we both drink. So when he comes back, that's what we'll do. So, yeah. I really need to let Ben keep... Like, my phone's inside right now, so I need to make sure Ben leaves his phone inside, because he'll just... When he gets drinking, he'll just do what he wants to without regard to what he's actually doing in the moment. Yeah, I'm talking shit about him, and fuck it. He just gets into this mindset where he wants to do something or call somebody, and we're trying to have a conversation, because I left my phone upstairs. Little catch-22 that had some notes on it. But I hope you guys enjoy the ghetto studio here. It fucking kills me that moving blanket is a different color. Doesn't that fuck with y'all? And it's not center. God damn. Oh well. I think it's cool. We're gonna have eventually we're gonna have a tapestry up here with shots and thoughts and whatever Brittany decides to make us. And a little shelf up here for our whiskey. And then when we have guests on, we're going to pull out this table a little bit and have some people talking to us. This week so far, well, it's Sunday, so I consider it this week, but last week, it's been rough up here, man. It's been snowing like crazy. I think it's heavy snow right now in Spokane. But I went out last week on my little route through Montana, my semi-route, and chaining up everywhere, snowing, windy as hell. It ain't easy living up here. I was looking at pictures of Snoqualmie from this week in Stevens Pass. Holy shit. They were trying to rescue a goat, and around these... I don't know why this goat was wearing high vis. Maybe he was out there working or something, but there was like 20-foot banks next to him. I was like, holy shit, is that at the actual pass or is that like a side road? I think it was the actual pass. But for all you people that live in the Northwest, you understand, especially that side of the state, which gets when it does snow, it's really rough. It gets gross. I grew up in Rhode Island, so we had some snow, but on the East Coast, they take care of that shit. They put some salt down. Y'all would be lucky to live over there as far as snow goes. No one has traction tires or spikes or anything like that. Over here, when I moved over here a couple years ago, that was totally new to me. And I still don't have any because I just slide my car around the corners. But my wife has a Subaru Outback, regular tires on it, and she does fine. If she doesn't need to go anywhere, and if it's snowing like today, she's not going to go anywhere. And she stays at home, so it's all good. But living in Rhode Island, you didn't have to have all that shit. Living in Louisiana, definitely. Which is weird, because I've actually been through Louisiana when it's icy and snowing. Really fucking odd to see. Mostly it's just hurricanes there, so you gotta have like a boat instead of traction tires over there, because you're gonna be floating eventually. These fuckers, I grew up next to these people, I think they're my cousins, but you never know in Louisiana. They have a house at ground level, and it's down in this little, I don't know what you call it, little prairie. The road's elevated because it does flood, and there's a canal behind our houses. And in there, so my grandpa's house where I kind of grew up, they're at least like a foot or two up off the ground. And so when it does flood, it comes up to maybe the floor. But these people next to us, they had a ground floor level house. And you don't find basements that much in Louisiana. I don't know why. I could speculate, but I'm not going to. They have their house on ground level, and every year they have to replace everything on their first floor. They can't get insurance because it's so bad. And at that point I'm like, why did you guys, it's like a floodplain. Why did you guys build a ground level house in a floodplain? Put that bitch on stilts or pontoons. I always suggest that, having a pontoon house. I don't know how legal it is, but it's smart because, when that water rises, you're good. You just, instead of taking the Cherokee out, you take the fucking tracker boat. And your house is just, it's staying where the water level's at. This is fun. We're 53 minutes in. I think we're going to keep going until we feel like stopping. Time fucking flies. See, that's why I'm saying it brings me joy to do this. And I'm not fond of the idea of stopping or trying to capture a specific audience by changing our ways. It just doesn't appeal to me, so we're going to keep doing this shitty like we're doing it. I was actually going to sit on that side, but Ben's fucking left eye doesn't work, so he needs his right eye to kind of look at the camera. I didn't think about that. I always forget about that shit. Even though it's wonky, you can tell that something's going on there. But I always forget about it. It's so weird. I can't believe he's not back yet. That's a long-ass piss. He's probably talking to my wife and my daughter. I wish there was a way for me to tell him to bring my phone down here. I'll try to get a subject ready for him. I've been talking a lot about MLMs, or thinking about them because I'm not really talking to anybody. But this whole idea of selling people a lifestyle by selling their products, it's so sketchy and murky, and MLM, multi-level marketing, you see it a lot. Herbalife was the big one. The ones that have been around forever, like Avon and Mary Kay. And sure, you can definitely make money off of retail sales. You can certainly, the incentive is to grow your team under you, which is, if you look at the law for pyramid schemes, which are illegal, is a pyramid scheme is when a company's sole motivation is to get you to recruit people for income, and it makes it a closed system where the profits themselves are coming from the people that are in the company, which Herbalife was proven guilty of. And basically all they had to do was, besides pay some money, they had to switch their tactics to focusing on retail sales. You can still tell people that they can make money by recruiting other people, and certain areas, and certainly they don't outwardly display that as the reason or as the way to make money. Oh, word. So I was talking about
Oh, I know your phone.
this has come up a lot recently. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was talking about that a lot. Brittany, she's been a Mary Kay consultant. Turn that shit down.
Sorry.
She's been a consultant for an MLM. I think I just said it, but I don't remember. And I explained to her recently that I have like just a gut reaction to those types of companies. Are you listening?
Yeah, no, I'm listening.
Well, what do you think about MLMs, like Herbalife? What do you think of when someone comes to you with like a business opportunity?
So my first reaction is go fuck yourself, because I think it's stupid, to be honest with you. But at the same time, if you have a good product, then you're solid.
Yeah.
But the problem is if you have a good product, you don't need to do MLM.
So yeah, that was the thing, that the knee-jerk reaction to MLMs that I have is like, if your product is so good, why isn't it on retail, like on Amazon or in the stores? And the biggest, so pyramid schemes, are illegal, right? And
Yeah.
the only difference between pyramid schemes or MLMs or network marketing, if you guys say that your company's a network marketing company, is that they super incentivize you recruiting people and making money that way versus selling the actual product. That is the only difference. If your business solely focuses on recruiting people, that's illegal. That's a pyramid scheme. So, Ben, please fucking stop calling people.
Okay, I will. You'll
God
like
damn.
this person.
I don't care. We're doing this, me and you. And we're talking about shit. Put your phone away. How about that? It doesn't matter. Put your phone away. I think you're going to have to leave your phone inside. I think that's the thing. But, so what do you know about them? What do you know about, like, Herbalife, Mary Kay, and all that shit? They sell products, so they're legal.
Sell products, but you have to be a part of it in order to sell anything of it.
Well, yeah.
Like, you
That's a
can't-
distributorship.
But you can't just be like, oh, I want to buy it. You have to know someone that sells it.
Right.
You can't just go on Amazon and buy
Well,
Mary Kay.
So one of the biggest reasons people get into MLMs is for the discount, so they can buy it for themselves. But you have to buy a certain amount to keep that discount, so you're constantly spending money. I gotta switch to this. I gotta switch the camera battery again. So they didn't see that, but keep talking. What were you doing in there for so long?
I took a shit. Yeah, I took a pretty big shit. No, it's crazy with MLMs and stuff. Market level, it's it can be really, really great. But the problem is you always try to sell your friends, people that you know, to try to be able to get something, and that's not the way to be able to sell, and that's not conducive. You don't want to be able to sell like, hey, yeah, I'm doing this up here. Like, if you buy like $200 of this, then we got this. No, it sucks. Like, maybe they have a good product, maybe they don't. Who knows? But that's shitty. You don't want to just whammo blammo at all.
I don't know what any of that meant, but so the thing that that those companies do is they get you in with products, trying to sell to people. So they depend on you knowing a certain amount of people to sell to, and then they don't outwardly display it because it is illegal for your main source of income to be recruiting. But
So-
they give the incentive to show you that if you recruit people, you're going to be making a lot more money because you're going to be making money on their commission. So it's not an active selling thing.
So if you
I could see all that, by the way, on the camera. There's a trash down there.
It's pretty smooth though, wasn't it?
But so the thing that makes it
how far
illegal.
can you see me now?
No. So the thing that makes it illegal, you can put one in your mouth on camera, bro. It's just weird how you did it. Trying to be sly about it.
Yeah, I was just trying to be fair.
So the thing that makes it
Sorry, sweetie. Love you.
it's called market saturation. So if you know so many people,
Love you.
or if you sign up so many people, who are you going to sell to? Because they're already getting a discount, right? And the FTC tried to prove that people, these companies were doing this, and that's why they should be outlawed.
So, yeah, okay. So, you know how it all started with Charlie Ponzi and stuff like that.
Well, that's a little different because it started with traveling salesmen back in the 20s.
No.
Ponzi was, it did.
Did it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Ponzi was different. So Ponzi's schemes are pyramid schemes, but they're only financial products, and it's just moving money around. This is like products, like actual products. They're really similar, but instead you're selling an investment instead of a product.
Okay. But
And a lot of Ponzi schemes, you have to have a certain amount of money to even get in. With pyramid schemes, you don't have to have any money. I mean, they have a startup fee, obviously.
yeah,
But that's it.
but the thing is, okay, so let's put it this way. So with those Ponzi schemes and everything like that, you have to buy in. Always have to buy in. Even with Mary Kay, you have to buy in. You have to put something up in order to be able to be a part of it.
Right.
But
It's a distributorship. So that makes sense to me. If you're going to distribute products, you have to buy the products at a discount and then sell them for a profit. But
exactly.
the issue is that it saturates the market so much that, like, if you try to sell someone outside of your little circle, chances are someone else is going to know someone that already sells Mary Kay that they already trust, so they're not going to buy from you. And that's what the FTC was trying to say is illegal.
Okay.
It's called market saturation.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Okay.
So the biggest thing is, like, you can make money at these companies and it's totally legal because if you recruit people, if you're at the top, if you're recruiting people, money's coming in. Because there's so many people, 99% of people who start at the ground floor fail. That's the actual statistics. And that's not a good business model to me, but so many more people sign up that the money keeps coming in. And that's why I'm like, do people at the top know that this is kind of like a scheme, or are they just like,
Oh hell yeah, dude! People at the top.
I mean, I don't know.
No,
Is it 'cause,
100%.
like, if you're getting into I feel like people that get it, that start MLMs are just all on coke all the time. They're just like, start a business and let's just, after doing some lines, they're like, I know a good way to make some money, man.
Dude, definitely. Like, I feel that. Like, you're feeling a little pretty and stuff like that. But honestly, like, 100%, man. I think that when you do an MLM, I think you drink the Kool-Aid a little bit. You know, you're like, hey.
No, it's so similar to a cult because their business conferences are like motivational speaks.
Yeah, but you still have to put like $200-$300 up in
I know.
order to get
What kind of fucking company charges you to go to their convention?
Exactly.
It's so weird.
It's so weird.
And they don't talk about business. They talk about how you can sell better
And how you can make more friends and how you can sell to
and
your
how
friends.
you can live your best life with Cadillacs and shit.
Yeah. It's all bullshit, man. It's all bullshit.
It is, but
But
it's a
the
damn good business if you're at the top.
It's a damn good business if you're at the top. Because, I mean, if you think about it, you're at the top and you get like one out of every couple hundred people, man.
Yeah.
Like, you're doing good for yourself. And that shit, that's hard. It's super hard. Like, it's no bueno.
Someone commented. They said, "Who's letting Ben have his phone?"
Oh, yeah,
Aaron?
yeah. That's Kay. That's Kashan.
Aaron.
Kashan Barnes.
Who the fuck is Aaron Barnes?
That's him.
Does he have a?
That's him. That's
All right.
Kashan. That's a black guy.
All right.
He's black. He's-
You're really stressing that.
yeah. He's like Black Lives Matter. Nah, man. He's a
Shout
good
out to
kid.
Kashan / Aaron Barnes, whoever you are. I don't know you, but Ben
Nah.
apparently is.
Nah, you're a good kid. Good kid.
I don't know how long this camera battery's gonna last, but it's the last one. We can keep talking after, but nobody will see us.
Oh shit, I'm down to talk. Oh
Yeah, so whatever. If people are down to listen, we'll just keep going. We're already an hour and 5 minutes in.
shit, really?
Yeah.
Oh
I got a date later with my family.
yeah, you got a date with your wife.
It was just my wife and me, but we failed to find a babysitter in time.
Wait,
so
really?
We're gonna bring Nola, which is cool because we haven't had something like that in a while. Nola's a really good baby. We got lucky. She never, in public, she never cries. In private, she's a diva.
Yeah, but
I
the
love
thing is, like, I hear that all the time, man. Like, people are like, oh, I love my daughter. I love my daughter. Like, she's a fucking angel.
Are you skeptical about that?
No, no. I'm just saying, like, yeah, you got lucky.
Honestly, I don't give a fuck about other people's kids, even after becoming a father. Like, I understand that people have their feelings towards their kids, but I don't give a fuck about other people's kids. I'm like,
Dude.
Nola's the cutest and best.
Dude, do you realize that I was fucking livid with you because you were like, I'm never having a kid. Never doing this. Never doing this.
I think you're just taking me too seriously. I was just in a relationship where I'm like, yeah, we probably won't have kids.
That's not what you said.
Well, my memory's worse, so you figure it out.
You said you did not ever want to have kids.
When I was with Maya, we were in it for the long haul, and we decided we weren't going to have kids, which is fine with me. I never really had the idea of having kids until I met Brittany.
That's his middle name, Aaron.
What's up, Aaron? I mean, Aaron. Yo, you should come on the podcast if you can talk a little. Sorry about that.
Just like a little burp.
Yeah, so I have a desk we can set up and pull this table out, and then I have another mic we can run into here.
You got another mic?
Yeah. I got one more USB. It's a USB mic, so it has to be run into my computer.
Oh, shit.
These are analogs / USB. But enough of that shit.
Ooh, sorry, damn.
Oh, I did have my phone. So I wrote down some notes.
No, I just literally gave you your phone not that long ago.
Well, fuck yeah, you did. So, I hope that we're not going to be on our phones as much. But I wrote some notes down, so that's all I'm looking for right now. And some podcast thoughts. I already asked you what brings you joy, but you never answered me.
So,
Oh, you said anything with a board underneath you, so like a house, because there's hardwood floors.
no, man. Anything
Well,
that's-
seriously, hardwood floors, that's some good shit. Although,
yeah, it's good shit. It's some good shit.
I'll be
All right,
honest.
all right. If you want a genuine answer to that, what brings me joy?
I'll be honest though, a quick thing on hardwood floors. Now that I have a child and she bonks her head so much, I would not like that. Carpet's the way to go.
Yeah,
You don't
for
want your
sure.
children growing up being last in class.
Disabled.
Well, yeah, I'm just saying the last in class.
No, dude. To be completely honest with you, anything within water, like you put me swimming.
That's wet.
I swam across Hayden Lake.
So you
before.
like drinking water or just swimming in it?
Nah, dude. I swam a lot.
Do you like things with water in them, like Pepsi?
Why would I fucking put water?
It's got
in
water in
Pepsi?
it. It's not, I mean, it's made
I
with
don't
water.
like Pepsi. I hate Pepsi. I hate
Coke.
Pepsi. I hate Coke. Yeah, no.
I love Coke.
No, dude. I don't like fizzy little drinks.
I fucking love fizzy drinks. They feel so refreshing, and then you keep
Nah,
drinking them, and you're
no,
like, God, this was a bad idea.
Yeah, it's horrible. But no.
Yo, I got a quick question for you. Would you get an Alexa?
I have 2 Alexas.
We don't have a house, so I don't know how that works.
So I
So
get
when I think of Alexa, I think of someone's own house where they have it in their kitchen. They're like, "Hey Alexa, you're a stupid whore," and she's like, "Let me find that for you."
So I gave my dad my Alexa show, like the one that has a screen on
Yeah,
it and
yeah,
stuff like that.
those
Because
are
I was like, I'm never going to use this. And so he uses it all the time. So I was like, cool, this is dope. Then I have Alexa Echo, Alexa Dot. Like I have.
Why do
3
you have so many Alexas with no house?
Dude, when I was living in Seattle, man, I was making some crazy stupid money, and I was
For
like,
like a second,
it doesn't matter, man. Dude, $7,000 a month.
nothing to show for it.
7,000.
In one, out the other.
Yeah.
You're pretty bad with money, though, right?
I was.
Well, now that you don't have money, you're pretty good with it.
I am good with money now, but in that moment in time, I was just kind of
What'd you spend your money on this week?
on this week.
Yeah.
Honestly, dildo for my girlfriend.
Awesome. Well, that was a good buy. Because, like, if she's like, hey, let's hang out, and if she has a dildo, she's like, hey, I'm good. You can go do stuff with your friends.
Yeah, I made sure to get a super small one for her, so she like wants me still. So, yeah.
I hear you. I like to get the BBCs.
She only gets like 4 inches off that dildo, and I got like 8 or 9. So
Ben's not modest about this at all. You'll love that about him.
no, I'll tell you what's up.
Oh,
Someday. I don't give a fuck.
shout out to the first time I did LSD.
Fuck, dude. This kid is trying to get me to do LSD. There's no.
I can't. I don't know if that's true because I've never had a connection to LSD. So I highly suggest it because it is. It's the first drug I did. I was 15, and I don't know if it definitely wasn't insightful at all. But it was certainly fun, and I was with all my friends. So shout out to that. If you ever get the chance, are you fucking serious?
This kid has literally.
I don't care.
Dude, he has.
If you make no phone, if you make no phone calls, I'll be good. I don't care who you call. I don't care if it's the president. Actually, you can call the president. That'd be fun. What would you be doing if we didn't go to Puerto Rico? How would your life be, do you think?
Oh, that's a good question. That's a very good question. Cause I was a maintenance.
Because that was a
person.
pretty seminal part of our existence.
Yeah, that's pretty graphic. You're like
Seminal.
pretty strong. So when I left,
Yeah, what were you doing when you left?
So I was a maintenance guy for Condo Complex.
Not full time though, right?
No, full time.
Oh, I thought you had another job.
Well, yeah, I did. I had
And
two
that was
full
part
time.
time.
That one was all they required is 20 hours a week. But
So it was part time. I was like, God damn it.
Dude, I literally did like 30, 40 hours a week, if not 60 hours a week there. It was crazy.
Uh
Like I did what I had to do at the Condo Complex.
huh. So you would still. Well, I don't know if you would have kept that job, but.
Nah.
But if you didn't, so what did you were working at Super Supplements, right?
Yeah.
When you left,
Yep.
would you have stayed doing that?
Yeah. Yeah. I love that job.
You love selling people snake oil.
No. I mean, I loved understanding what people wanted and telling them. You know, it's like, hey, this could help. Like, I really don't know. Like, everyone's different. Like, I loved being able to. So, my specialty was neurological.
Your
Loved it.
specialty. What does that mean? You don't have a degree or anything.
No, but everyone in the. Oh my gosh. We're answering this, and I'm so sorry. Jay,
I can cut you out.
what's up, man? You're on speakerphone right now.
You're live on YouTube, actually.
Yeah, you actually are on live on YouTube with Keith and I.
Oh, fantastic. How's it going, gentlemen?
It's going good.
Jared, you need to come back to Spokane and do the podcast for a second. I think it'll bring another viewer in, at least.
So should I open up my laptop and start?
Yeah, search Shots and Thoughts. We're doing it live, bro.
Oh,
There's a little
dude.
delay, so you'll be kind of fucked up.
Honestly, if you open up your laptop right now and you go to Shots and Thoughts, THOTS.
With an
You-
N, just no and, just an N.
Yeah, no and. So it's Thoughts, THOTS.
He knows thoughts, bruh. Look at Jay.
I'm just saying, man.
Jay's
can
all
say-
about them thoughts.
I can say
You have a
it.
girlfriend?
I do not know.
Yeah, he doesn't know.
Wait, do you have a girlfriend or something?
No.
Yo, Jay, you got a girlfriend?
No, sir.
You don't know anything about thoughts?
No.
Well, I'm pretty sure this is an unofficial definition, but I'm pretty sure it means that hoe over there. So it could mean any girl, really, these days.
Just that hole over there. HOLE.
No, thought. THOT.
So, which means what? It's an acronym.
That hoe.
Oh, I gotcha.
I think. That's what my wife told me.
Okay. Well, now I know.
All right, Jay, get on. Are you near your computer?
No. I'm at my parents' house. We're watching a football game.
Oh, throw that shit on.
What is it? Not the 49ers, but the Kansas City Chiefs
Okay.
and someone else.
Okay.
They're oh man, the score's like 24 to like 34 or something.
Hey. Yeah.
I promise Ben's going to use less of his phone next time.
What's the topic of the day?
There's no topic, man. We're not.
That is awesome.
Hell yeah.
That soundboard.
Oh, yeah. I'm serious, bro.
Oh, you even have state-of-the-art sound deadening? Dude,
I love that you know that word, by the way, detoning.
Ben, I can't think Keith is saying.
He said that he's like I love what you said.
That you knew that word, detoning.
He loves that you said detoning. Here.
Isn't that what it's called?
Yeah, well, it's a mixer board, but one of the...
Here.
I can't get too deep into it. Oh, fuck. I can't do all this.
Put it in. Put it in.
But yeah,
All right. Hold on.
these things look so gay.
Yeah. I put it in my ears.
Do you have AirPods, Jay?
Yeah. Can you hear him?
I can hear you. Can you hear me? Okay. Well, I think there's only one mic that works on these dumb things.
No, it's two. It's
Well,
dope.
you can't hear me. What do you think? Do you think these AirPod things are gay?
Do you think these AirPod things are gay?
By the way, no one can hear this on the podcast because you took it off speakerphone. Put it back on speaker. Jay's got some wisdom for you. AirPods are dumb. At least the ones Ben uses. Because let's face it,
All right, buddy.
Ben's dumb.
There you go. There you are. I can hear you.
Can you hear me? Yeah. Okay. But they're a great go. They are.
How was Mexico?
It was warm. It was not snowing like this. Are you seeing this right now?
Yeah, you guys got pounded. Yep.
Yesterday it was 90 degrees and 70% humidity. Blue skies, and we get home to this. It is dumping snow. There's about a quarter of an inch on the ground right now, and my
Quarter of an inch.
are freezing off.
Well, we have no inches on the ground.
So we have no inches on the ground.
Sorry, boys.
So
It's
go
all on the side of the road.
fuck yourself. Like we literally have. We're all good. We're all good.
With no inches, do you have do you take extra zucchini with you or what?
No.
Fuck zucchini. I'm a squash guy myself. I like me green squash.
Yeah.
Also, I like my cucumbers better pickled. Just kidding. I don't like pickles. Fuck that. This is not coffee. For anyone who...
Jay. So, all right. Don't know if this is still recording. Jay. So this is heat in this in his garage.
Goddamn, Ben is drunk.
Boys, that's legit.
Yo, isn't it? We're running off a boat battery.
Yeah. Wanna see? Boom.
That's even better.
Fuck yeah, man.
Love it.
I'm proud of it.
Well, hey, I gotta get going, but I cannot wait to be a guest on your show again soon.
Fuck yeah, man. Be in real time this time, though.
Hey. Love you, brother. Talk to you soon, okay?
Peace out.
By the way, Jay is on the intro video.
Wait, is he really?
Yeah, he's on one of those pictures. Put your phone away. I gotta start peeing. I don't know what you'll do if I leave, though.
No. It's all good. Do you have to pee?
A little bit, but I can hold it for a little while. We're at
Let me.
an hour 21. Get off your phone. This is going to be the podcast, by the way. So, I'll be the MC here, I guess. So the reason I was asking you about Alexa is, do you think they listen to everything you say? Silence.
Yes.
Okay. What does that mean for you? You have 3, so.
I think that they are.
Yo, point that mic towards your mouth.
No, it doesn't matter. They can hear me right
You can hear you, but it's different when it actually comes through the.
now. Okay.
Pull it down. I said don't grab the mic, but you're doing it anyway. That's not. The mic does not pick up from the outside. It picks up from right here.
Okay.
There you go. That sounds great.
So.
Look, he left his fucking door open. I can see the daylight right there. He's coming back in now.
She's
Fucking lazy bitch.
a little quiet for a second.
But so I love the idea of that, getting an Alexa. But I also have Siri, so she's probably already listening to me anyway. She knows how many times I've called her a bitch or a cunt. So, what do you think makes a good podcast guest or co-host?
Nothing. Honestly, I think that just having someone here that's understanding, it's like, oh shit, you guys are fucked up. Let's have some fun.
Do you think that on like a Joe Rogan podcast, someone would be on their phone the whole time?
Yes.
Well, it's not, because he says put your fucking phone away. You see all the silence that you're worried about? By the way, that mic's not pointed towards your mouth.
I'm not here to do anything, to fuck anything. I love Hannah, so go fuck yourself.
I don't know what that means. Cause,
I love Hannah. So.
okay, so what does that have to do with your phone?
It's the only person I'm talking to.
Well, talk to her fucking later. I'm not talking to Brittany right now. Jesus fucking Christ.
You're right. I'm sorry. You have to pee?
Doesn't matter. You're going to leave this thing silent because you're going to be on your phone the whole time if I go pee. Well, we could also end it here because Ben is drunk, so he's on his phone. This happened last time on the video, the first podcast, the video. And he just silences out. Just gets on his phone. So we'll end it here. Hopefully people like that. Shots and Thoughts, number 4. I don't know what we'll call this one. Probably like Phone Thoughts or something. That's it. I'm done.
All right. Live stream.
Yo, peace.